Hey guys, it's B Scott here. Welcome to another edition of Ride Along. Hey, we've got Brady this week. We've got Bman the champ.
Sounds so enthusiastic, doesn't he?
And we got Troublemaker.
Whoop whoop.
Brady's actually up front with me, and Bman's in the back.
Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time.
So I do have to shout out. We are going past the Toronto Zoo. A lot of history here with a lot of different people. As you may know from our first episode, a good comment by Shadow Kid. According to Shadow Kid, himself, and Bman the champ only spent, and I quote, 2 minutes in the zoo.
Well,
2 minutes.
Wasn't the first time he was wrong about something.
2 minutes. But anyways,
the first time he was wrong about
let's
something.
get right into it. So let's talk about this. Now we're going to do something a little different. We're going to cut the wrestling talk to 15 minutes.
Hopefully.
We are. Anyways, let's start. Busy week in wrestling. Whew. CM Punk came back, guys.
To AEW, CM Punk is all elite. Holy shit.
What a great promo, too.
7 years.
And then, let's get right into it. SummerSlam. Hey, AJ Styles and Almost lost.
Yeah, that was...
Yeah.
Hey, that was the only one I got wrong.
Mr. They're never gonna lose.
That was the only one I got wrong. Well, RK Bro cheated.
I was cheesed that they lost.
RK Bro cheated like a ton of times during the match. There was hair pulling, there was slow counts, there was all kinds of stuff going on.
Okay.
So RK Bro cheated.
So, do you want to review the pay-per-view for us, B-Man, really quickly? Because actually, you're so good at it.
Let me tell you the total score. Daniel, you brought up the rear with 3 points.
Ooh.
You only got, let's see, Alexa Bliss, Usos, and Bobby Lashley. Those are the only 3 you got. Eli is his second to last place with only 4 points. He got, let's see.
Eli fucking thinking Mysterio was in the match.
Yeah, I know. He got, let's see, Alexa Bliss, the Usos, Reigns, and Lashley. Vizca, you were in 3rd place. You got Edge, Priest, McIntyre, Bliss, and RK Bro. Dougie, you fucking tried to trick me again, you son of a bitch. You only got 7 points. And you tell me you got 8, fuck off. Also, too, I should mention the SmackDown Women's title match, because it got changed at the last minute, I took it off the thing, so nobody got anything for that.
Okay.
So you only got 7 points.
Who, me?
No, Dougie.
Okay.
You had 5.
Yeah.
So Dougie had Edge, McIntyre, Alexa Bliss, the Usos, RK Bro, Reigns, and Lashley.
Okay.
So, yeah. And then, of course, I told all of y'all last week. I told all of y'all.
Except for Brady, because he wasn't here.
I told all of y'all. So Dougie and Eli, if you're watching this, I told all of y'all. I was the only person to pick Charlotte Flair to win her match. And I got that one right, because she's come through for me. This is like the 3rd time she's come through for me on these predictions. I was the only one who got Charlotte Flair, because I knew she was winning the title back. But all y'all like, nah, Nikki's going to retain. Oh, no, Rhea Ripley's going to take it. Nope, Charlotte Flair got me the win. And as I mentioned, the only one I got wrong prior to that was the first match, AJ Styles and Omos. So, I win again, boys. 8 points.
Nice. 9. Yeah, so does anyone want to talk any points about the pay-per-view?
Becky Lynch came back. That was crazy.
What about...
She's a heel now, apparently.
Edge's entrance.
Oh,
that retro, yeah.
I marked it. Who else marked out for that one? Daniel, I know you must have.
Daniel did, yeah. He was filming TikTok.
Okay, first of all, yeah, like, I have that on my TikTok. And then the fucking computer froze.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that was our thing the whole night. And then we went and we watched Anthony. Shout out Anthony.
Get the WWE Network, Dougie. Come on.
Well, no, because you know what we did instead? We actually watched
Anthony T99.
Shout out to Freddie Fane for hosting that show. And then we watched that for 15 minutes.
Yes, sir. That was a ball of a time.
Yeah.
Thank you, Anthony, for going live.
Hey, and next Saturday, Big Frosty's actually going to be performing.
Yes, sir.
Is that his like first show or something?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I like how you say that. Yes, sir.
F69, baby.
Yeah, I know we're doing big things, as Frosty say. Big things, fam. Big things. I'm
Big
sorry.
Frosty, big things.
Brock Lesnar's back too.
Yeah, yo, I like his new hairstyle.
I was in the beard. Holy cow.
Yeah.
But I have to say, like, I wish it had been Brock Lesnar coming back against Lashley, even though it does make sense for him to come against Roman Reigns because that's Paul Heyman's guy too.
Yeah.
But it's just like, I just wish it had been like, we've seen Brock and Roman how many times now? Like, literally, we must have seen it like, what, 5 times already?
Yeah, it's been quite a few times.
Yeah, so
Extensive rivalry.
and also I'm calling it now. After that Lashley Goldberg match, they're having a rematch in Saudi Arabia, and Goldberg's going to win the WWE title. I'm calling it right now.
No, man, Goldberg's contract finished after SummerSlam.
Yeah, I think he's got like another match or 2 left.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn. Well, the more important thing is Alexa Bliss is now in the Women's Championship picture. I look forward to this rivalry because I love Charlotte. I love Alexa. Whoop, whoop.
Okay, but if you had to pick, who are you picking?
Alexa.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was I said it before last week, I'll say it again. That match had her versus Eva Marie really had no business being on the SummerSlam card. Anyway, Miz and Morrison broke up on Raw.
Oh, yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
And freaking Logan Paul, that was so funny. Logan
I
Paul
saw that.
He got drowned out.
Yeah.
That was so funny. I was laughing so hard. And Xavier Woods with the Scott Hall cosplay. Where was Kofi Kingston?
I heard he's not able to compete now for a bit.
Like, he didn't have to compete.
No.
He could have just come out with Xavier. But... So Xavier's the only guy left now, I guess, because Big E, I don't know. Well, Big E's on SmackDown, so. And apparently, maybe I skipped it, but I didn't hear any mention of there being a pre-show match where Big E won his contract back. But apparently he did, as we saw on Raw.
He did. We saw it. It happened.
Well,
yeah, but I'm just saying.
He just took it back. That's all.
I thought it was a match.
It was a match.
Yeah, and then he took it back.
Okay, yeah, but what I'm saying is, like, I didn't see any mention of it on the main show, and you think that would be something that's just worth mentioning, right?
Yeah, but you know what? What happened was Baron Corbin was getting interviewed, and then the interviewer left him and went and spoke to Big E. And then Baron Corbin felt disrespected, and then he went to hang out in Vegas, and I think he won some money.
Yeah,
then he lost.
I think he turned $35 into like $100 or something.
That's my guy.
I think he turned it into $1,000, and then he lost it.
I don't know. All I know is, at least, I hope they don't do that shit again. And speaking of Money in the Bank, I would say the concept's like almost dead now because, especially the women's side, because you have them win the belt so quickly after. I think Carmella was the longest one to hold it on to the longest, right? But most of the other ones just held it on for like a day or 2 tops, and then like especially this last one with Nikki, she lost the title after like not even a month.
Yeah.
So,
Should we go right or left on steals?
let's go left.
Sorry, we're just doing a random route.
Yep.
Carmella's hot.
Yeah. She kind of is.
She's the queen of Staten Island, B. She got what got.
Yeah, sorry, Patino, go ahead.
Speaking of which, Carmella got totally buried, didn't she?
One thing I was gonna say, we want more Reggie.
Those are actually pretty interesting segments. Pretty funny.
Yeah, Reggie's pretty good.
You.
Reggie's dope, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to the random shirtless guy that was in their segment.
You mean the ice cream dude?
No, there was.
Oh, the guy who was running after the ice cream truck?
Yeah.
Oh, you watched Raw this week, Brady?
No, I saw it though.
YouTube,
Yeah, that was cool.
Any more wrestling talk? Going once, going twice. Okay, we're changing the topic. Hey, so we're going to do a new segment this week because we all know you guys are bored of the wrestling talk. Sorry, I had to say it. Let's talk about everyone's, because we all love to eat, because we're all fat in this car. What's our favorite restaurant?
Hey, I'm not fat, I'm big boned.
True. Okay, so we all love to eat. What's our favorite food, and what's our favorite restaurants? Who wants to go first? Okay, I will. My favorite restaurant. Oh, fuck, this is actually harder than it looks.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Well, my favorite, I guess it's considered a food, milkshakes. Is that considered
No,
food?
that's a drink.
Drink. But, are we going to have a debate this week? Is milkshake a food, or is it a drink?
It's a drink.
Let's have a debate.
What the hell?
We're not debating this.
What?
It's a drink.
It's a drink.
Okay,
It's a drink. It's a drink.
Okay.
See, you just got outvoted.
Is it a dessert, or is it a drink? Because listen,
It could be both.
some menus put it down as a dessert.
Okay, now that can actually be debatable.
Let's actually debate that. Is it a dessert, or is it a drink?
Okay, who's going first?
Okay, I just want to let me just say this.
I'm kidding. Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say I think it can be classified as both because you're right. It can be. It's under sometimes it's under dessert menu, and it is based off of ice cream. Right?
Yes.
So, but it's also milk, which is a drink.
Yeah.
And ice cream, if you let it melt enough, you can technically drink it.
True.
So I think it can be classified.
I'm actually
as
drinking
both.
milkshake right now.
Yeah, I think it can be classified as both, but I think overall, I think it should be classified as just a drink.
Yeah, in my opinion, when you get a milkshake, you usually get it with your food. I don't know too many people who would order it after, but
Yeah, because at the end of your big meal, if you would be too full to down a milkshake, but I notice, like, depending on how hungry you are sometimes, you could kill like 2 milkshakes and then like half a burger and you're good.
Okay, now how about this then? What about Wendy's? Because sometimes when you order a Frosty, they mistake it as replacing your drink.
I've noticed that.
Yeah.
well, I usually get a Frosty like after.
Right, but I'm saying, like, let's say you order it while you're ordering your food. A lot of times they'll just mistake it, like, oh, you want to replace it with a Frosty? I'm like, no, I want the Frosty on the side.
I want a Frosty.
You should go to Wendy's later if we can.
This guy wants to go to Wendy's.
No, I'm just saying, like, if you want a Frosty so bad, maybe we can go there later.
Do you actually want one?
I'd rather not.
I love how we're all just talking about Frosty right now. Shout out Frosty.
Anyway, so what's your...
Word of the night, Frosty.
So we got a little bit off topic there. So what is your favorite food?
Oh, yeah. And also my favorite restaurant.
Yeah.
Damn. You know what? I'm going to go... What?
So it's construction.
The Imperial Buffet.
Really?
Old school. Because also Brady and I have been there. You guys have been there. Favorite food? It's a fucking hard thing to pick. Honestly, my favorite food. How about a burrito?
Nice.
Okay. Daniel.
You didn't say your favorite restaurant.
I did. I said the Imperial Buffet.
Oh.
Daniel.
Well, see, in Troublemaker's world, sometimes shit switches a lot, you know.
Yeah.
So, growing up, it was like, I would honestly say it would be like Burger King and McDonald's. You know what I mean? But then there was like the special, like, you take sometimes little special tidbits from other places. So, like, there used to be this, like, sick Chinese restaurant down in Malton that had the spiciest pakoras, and, like, those are outmatched, you know what I mean? But, like, where we are right now in this day and age, like, my favorite thing, this, that, whatever, here's the thing, man. So, I like spicy Italian sausage right from Finch Station at that hot dog stand, because that shit be popping. Street meat! You know? And then, I am a sucker for a good burrito as well, and it's technically right across the street, you know, and it's burrito place. And, like, any burrito I get honestly tastes blessed, and I get it super spicy. They always do it up nicely for me because I like my spice, you already know. And just anywhere I go, I have some favorites on the menu. Like, for example, we just came from Boardwalk, and I always get that peanut butter milkshake, you know. So that's
Did you get one today?
Yeah.
Nice.
So, you know, like, that's pretty much, like, what I gotta say about that. So, it switches a lot, but my intuition does say one thing that never went out of style for me was Mickey D's. I love me McDonald's still. Big Mac, Junior Chicken, now I already know what it is. Yo, I'll get that Barks Root Beer or that Fruitopian Sprite. Gang, gang.
Swamp drinks, yeah, those are good.
Yeah.
I used to love those back in the day. Okay, so I guess it's my turn next?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, favorite food, I gotta go with, well, it's a toss-up, honestly, between spaghetti. Because every Saturday, I always have spaghetti. It always tastes different, always tastes fucking good. And I've been having spaghetti every Saturday for fucking, well over a decade.
Is that the
now.
homemade spaghetti?
Yeah. Like,
So when are you gonna make some for us?
You'd have to talk to my mom about that one, but anyway.
Well, when am I gonna come over?
Yeah. Anyway.
Boo.
F in the chat. Anyway, but yeah, so definitely spaghetti. I've had that shit every week for over a decade now. It never fucking gets old because she always changes it up too. But after that, it would have to be pizza. I've always loved pizza.
Yeah.
There's been times as a kid where I used to really love burgers, but now not like you know, the kind you bring home, the frozen ones, whatever.
Yeah.
I used to love those, but now not so much for some reason. Same with Chinese food.
Yeah.
I loved going to Mandarin back in the day too.
Yes.
I think if it goes to my favorite restaurant, it'd have to be Mandarin.
Remember the Canada Day special?
I never actually got a chance to do that.
Same here.
Yeah. I always went for the Chinese New Year one though, for some reason.
Speaking of pizza, have you been to the place near me, Brady? The place down the street?
No.
Maestro's? Daniel and I, and also White Dan, and also Lenny have been there. We can all say it's the best pizza, right, Daniel?
Yeah, there's like no matching that. That shit hits the spot.
Yeah, no, it's really good.
Well, I've never been to Maestro, so I can't say, but I think my favorite pizza place used to be Pizza Hut.
It's good too.
They used to have build your own Sundays though. Remember that?
I remember, because actually Brady and I were gonna go. They used to have a Pizza Hut buffet at Dufferin Mall.
Yeah.
Because actually we were gonna go there, but
they used to have dessert pizzas too.
But then COVID hit, right? And then we couldn't go.
Oh yeah, I think that's my favorite food restaurant is spaghetti/pizza.
Next time you come over, Bman, I'll take you to Maestro's. Brady's turn.
Oh, this is a tough choice.
Isn't it though?
Mr. Sub.
No, I do eat too much Mr. Sub.
That's how your girlfriend works. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, sure, if my girlfriend was some, like, 70-year-old woman.
Is that ageist, Brady? That's ageist.
Although not to be my grandmother.
I didn't know she was 70.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of new people who've worked there since COVID started. Well, my favorite food's probably poutine.
Yeah!
But smoked poutineery.
Yeah.
I dislike it.
Oh shit! Did he just say that?
Tell me he did just
You
say
get that all the time at wrestling.
Nope.
And at B-Man, you were there at that wrestling event. He got smoked poutine,
like
right?
3 years ago.
Okay, true enough.
No, I haven't had smoked poutinery
since we went the day that
probably
Jays
since
game, right?
17,
yeah.
probably.
Okay. What's your favorite poutine? Because I have a story about poutine after.
Well, they're all good.
Yeah.
You had poutine yesterday, B-Scat.
Yeah, and also had it today.
Like, some people might say they don't like McDonald's poutine, but McDonald's poutine's not too bad.
No, it's okay. Harvey's poutine.
Harvey's poutine's okay. But Mary Brown's makes a good poutine.
Yeah, that's really good. What else? And what's your favorite restaurant?
So that's a hard question. Two.
You gotta pick one. Island Foods.
No. Well, currently, I guess it would probably be Mary Brown's.
Awesome.
Their spicy Big Marys.
There's one on Danforth now.
Best chicken sandwich anywhere.
Nice. Okay. I'm really craving Mary Brown's now.
We're coming up on my favorite area in the city, my favorite mall in the city.
Is it all you wanted to say, Brady? Or, sorry.
So many memories here, man. Like, it's not even funny.
Yeah, well, no, Mary Brown's is pretty good. So I've been.
Okay.
I went there literally every Monday for the past like 10 months.
Nice.
You know what's crazy about Mary Brown's, Brady, is that I only had it once in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was so crazy I had to make a TikTok about it.
I remember that day.
Just saying. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry.
Well, I've only had the one in Oshawa on Wentworth Street, and I've had the one over on what's the one in Scarborough?
Oh, Brimley and Eglinton, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Panda Express used to be.
Yeah. I remember going there with you.
I have to try the one
on Danforth.
On Danforth, yeah.
Okay.
Fun fact: did you know Panda Express had to close because somebody found a cockroach in their food?
Ew.
Yeah, I know.
Anything else, Brady?
No, that's it.
So here's my poutine story. Only Brady knows this story. I think it was 2012. The day we went to the safari.
No, 2010.
2010. I went to the safari, Safari Niagara with him, his Aunt Margaret, and his mom. I actually lost my wallet that day. But anyways, I know, weird, right? Afterwards, we left his grandmother's house. We're walking by Monarch. This guy, he's like a magician.
Yeah.
And he's showing us all these magic tricks. We're like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
It was also Alberto Del Rio's debut that day. That was the first day I ever had poutine because we went to Harvey's and he always used to get poutine. And then I just said that day, fuck it, I'm getting a poutine. So then I got my poutine and I've loved it ever since.
Oh, nice.
The guy with the magic was, that guy was funny. Like, hey guys, it was like this random guy on his bike. He was really weird. He's like, you want to see a magic trick?
Yeah,
like, I think he moved his hands and we're like, what?
Yeah, we were walking.
We were like staring at him like, buddy, like we just want to go.
Yeah, we were going to catch the Coxwell bus at Monarch.
Yeah. That was a fun day at the safari. Did we go in the water park that day?
No, we didn't.
Yes.
Speaking of magic and illusion and whatnot, shout outs to Massacre Matthews from Amusement Insiders, which is something I want to talk about in a minute. I hope if Screamers opens this year, he comes back because he's really fucking good.
Exactly. Yeah,
he's a really fun guy.
I think we went to the water park that day.
No, we didn't.
We were going to. I think we saw the elephants and whatever. What do you remember? It was really weird.
You saw elephants at the water park?
Yeah, no. So we went to a Safari Niagara.
Yeah.
With his aunt and his mom.
And we went on a bus trip with Eastview Community
with a bunch
Center.
of old people.
Yeah, a bunch of old people.
And I couldn't lift the coffee pot. No, it wasn't me. It was some other old person. They couldn't even lift the coffee pot. It was really funny. And so anyways, Bman wants to talk about something. So
actually, before he does that,
yeah.
I was gonna say earlier this man brought up Pacific Mall.
Yeah.
I wanted to just mention one time when I was at Pacific Mall. Speaking of food, I went to Subway and I got this double stacked meatball sub.
Oh yeah, I think you mentioned that one time.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, yo, it was legendary. I got over 35 meatballs and it became a second meal.
Yeah, and you gave it to Gabby.
Yeah, because he just kept falling out of the sandwich.
He was like, here, Gabby, just have the rest of these.
I was there. Okay, so now I have to tell my story. I was there, I think I've told this story, 2 weeks ago with BDOT. The fire had just happened. Everything was closed. So they have a food court. You can't eat in a food court. What's the point of a food court if you can't eat in a food court? So we just sat there and ate.
I miss the card shop they used to have there.
And then we went to Dragon Gate Mall. Wah, wah. Nothing open.
Not
anyway,
even the anime shop?
I told you, bro, there's nothing open.
That sucks.
We freaking went at noon. And then we went to Finch Station. And we're like, fuck it. And then we went to Eaton Center. That was a fun, adventurous day. So B-Man, what's your big announcement?
not announcement. I just want to get your guys' opinion on this. Like, we're all fans of Canada's Wonderland, right? Well, amusement
I don't know about Brady, but...
Well, let's say for the sake of the video, he is. So, Amusement Insiders did a video recently about a future wish list of stuff to come in Canada's Wonderland. And one of the things he was talking about like the medieval fair area, right?
Yeah.
And one of the things he was talking about was like a retheming of Drop Tower.
Yeah.
And that got me thinking, like, if it's medieval themed, right? Why not, like I said, revamp it, give it a paint job, and change its name? Why not change it to change it with the theming? Why not change the name to something like Guillotine?
I was just gonna say, yes.
And unfortunately, I think that would offend people.
As you fall, there's basically like a guillotine that follows behind you.
Well, it wasn't necessarily. Well, I mean, that could be something, but I wasn't necessarily talking about that. Just like, because you know how the drop tower raises and it drops really quickly, right?
Yeah.
Kind of like a guillotine.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's why actually, like I said, like as you fall.
No, I wasn't necessarily thinking about that, but yeah, that could be a good idea too. But I'm thinking, like, as much as I think that would be a good idea to do, I think somebody would probably get offended, so it won't happen.
True.
Unfortunately, that's just I'm not trying to get political, but that's just the world we live in nowadays.
I agree.
So,
Brady, I don't think you've been to Wonderland. Actually, you haven't been in years, right?
No, it's been forever.
We were planning on doing a trip last year. Come with us come with us next Sunday.
yeah, come with us to Haunt.
He won't do haunted attractions.
Really?
I think you should come to Haunt. Buddy, it isn't even that scary. You'll be roaring out laughing at all the funny people. You actually will.
There's a funny story of actually Brady. One time I went to Haunt, or I was in one of the mazes, and as I was walking through, I hear from the other end of the room, somebody was getting scared, and she literally screamed like, "Ah, fuck off!"
No, man, it's actually really funny. Like, I know it seems scary. I went to one last year, a Bigman's. I hadn't been since I was 5. One with Daniel. I had the best time of my life. It's about who you go with, right? Honestly, it's fun. You should do Wonderland with us, man.
Really, Screamers really fucking sucks.
The rides are really, really fun at Wonderland. There's actually like a spinny ride. Like, I know like you like spinny rides.
Yeah, Spinnovator.
You and him love those rides. I don't.
I still wish I hadn't taken out Orbiter, but
yeah, I go to or go on Orbiter unless it's a
he likes Orbiter. Ride. He likes Orbiter. I don't. No.
I like every ride.
Well, my favorite ride.
You like the spinny rides.
Well, this is at the X, but my favorite ride is a Tilt-A-Whirl. So that's
I love Tilt-A-Whirl.
Like.
Oh my god.
Tilt-A-Whirl's over.
Remember the Crazy Mouse at the X? That was fun.
Yeah.
Did you go on Wild Beast at the X?
I don't even know what that is.
That was a roller coaster.
It's called
whatever. Wildcat thing.
Well, it was called Wildcat. Now it's called something else.
Yeah.
I think it's
Bumblebee.
Nitro.
No. I think it starts with an R.
Roadrunner. But anyways, yeah, it's pretty fun.
I used to, for years, I used to think I couldn't go on that ride because I was too tall. And then,
really?
like,
wow.
The last time I went, 2019, I checked and I was actually below the thing, but then the ride was closed.
Do you go on the Polar Express, Brady?
No.
I love the Polar Express.
One of my most viewed videos on YouTube is my POV of Himalaya.
I loved Himalaya too. Yeah.
It's just like
my dad actually banged his head on that ride.
What is going on?
What the hell was that? Yo, what?
Dust or smoke, whatever.
Yeah.
Where? On the highway?
We just passed it.
That was nuts.
Probably a fire.
No, Sandman was appearing, guy.
Oh.
Yeah. Speaking of fires, you guys remember those times we saw that time? Like,
yeah, we were going to get Daniel. I remember.
Yeah, we saw a car on fire on the. Hey. And then I saw one near my place one time.
So Brady, you haven't heard? They closed the Scrambler at Center Island.
Yeah, I'm still pissed about that.
I'm mad about that.
Yeah, because it's apparently an indoor ride.
That was our favorite ride.
They closed and closed.
They closed it forever. Why though? Right?
Well, I don't know if that's actually what happened.
Yeah.
But I do know it's been closed since before. I heard it's been closed since before COVID.
I remember we went.
Yeah, that was my favorite ride there.
Oh,
they let us pick the song once. It was really cool. Like I think.
We went on and
the song.
We picked Paralyzer.
We got there.
Yeah, tell them what happened. Yeah.
No, we got there very early, so we got to go on just us two.
Yeah,
so.
I remember that. It was me, you, and my mom, right?
No, she didn't go on it.
Oh, okay, it was just me
But
and you?
I mean, she was there. But
Yeah, no,
she
I
didn't
know.
go on it.
That was today. She's like, I have a bee on my boob, and she's slapping her boobs to get the bee on.
I got stung by a wasp.
Why do I remember that?
I got stung by a wasp once. It fucking hurts.
She was whipping her boob. Oh my god. Yeah, so like we were first there, and then we went on that. It was really fun.
I also like the train.
The
train's been long gone.
It's gone.
Long gone.
I love to go in the tunnel and go.
Our friend John, he loves the train.
The choo-choo train.
And then there's the log ride. I mean,
That ride's old now, man.
You see how dirty the water looks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
We just went on it a few weeks ago. I like the new Sky Ride.
It's the same one. It's just they changed it a little
Exactly.
bit. They don't have the shed anymore.
Yeah.
And then they changed the Dragon Coaster.
Yeah, it's the Mine Coaster.
The Mine
now.
Coaster.
And I remember the Dragon Coaster, they used to let you go around 3 times more
Yeah.
often than not, but this one's only 2.
I remember the Ontario Place log right now. That one was fun, Brady.
I don't think I ever got a chance to go on that.
No, I don't think I've ever been on it.
You went on it with me.
I don't think so.
Yes, you did. It was me,
even-
you, and my mother.
I don't think we've ever been to Ontario Place together.
What? Yes, we did. No? Oh.
No, I don't think
You never
so.
went on it, Daniel?
No.
What?
Yeah.
Dan said you guys did.
No. I never went on it. I remember literally standing at the exhibition, hearing people go on that. You can hear it.
Am I the only one that's... You guys, oh my god. I wish we could relive history.
And I went to Ontario Place and I went on their water slides.
Yeah.
But I never went on the log ride. You know,
Did you do the maze? The one inside the farm building there?
I don't think so. You know what was crazy?
Yeah.
Man, I don't know how we ended up on this topic at all, but
it's all good.
So at the CNE,
yeah.
when I was a kid, I specifically remember, I didn't go through it, but I was walking, and I remember seeing a Screamer's haunted house.
My dad did that. It was a school bus.
No, man, it was called the Black Hole.
Oh my god!
I remember specifically seeing that set up somewhere in the Midway.
Yep.
At the CNE. Now that was really weird because Screamers is a separate event.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
what year was that?
I
was there that year. Yeah. No. You know what?
I don't think I remember.
That's the haunted house that actually traumatized me as a kid.
I hate that. I get.
At the end of it, there's basically like a toilet and it fucking sprays water on you.
Oh shit.
Yeah, or actually it was. I don't know about now.
No, I don't think
that's the fucking haunted house. I freaking went on that with my dad. I cried. They actually had to escort us out of there.
Damn.
That reminds me.
I was that traumatized. That's the haunted house that freaking traumatized me until last year.
Well, yeah, because like it's so I get
it's pitch black.
Yeah, that's the whole point. I get that, but I'm saying like I hate it.
It's like nightmares. You can't fucking see.
Yeah. That reminds me of a story a few years back at Screamers Trouble. I think you were there for this. We go on to Black Hole, and then there was this random chick behind us.
Yeah.
She was acting like she was missing her friends or something, and then she turns around and tries to scare us.
Yeah, I remember that.
I was like, wow, that was a new wrinkle. I'd never seen that before.
Nah.
But you know what people have not seen before?
What?
Well, yes, they have. They just didn't know. Going to Screamers, you're allowed to go dressed up. People thought I worked there, just saying. You can put 2 and 2 together.
I remember that. I remember one year, me and Doug are waiting forever for you to get your makeup done and whatever. And we're just like, fine, we'll just meet you down at Screamers.
Yeah, I show up. Everyone's like, oh, look, honey, he's part of the Purge.
Yeah, they don't let you do that at Haunt, which I guess makes sense, but...
The Black Hole, though, that's the maze that traumatized me.
I think they call it the darkness now, but yeah.
I'm never doing that. I don't care what you guys tell me. I'm not.
I don't like it either. But
I don't like the pitch.
Scary. It's just.
Do you do nightmares in Niagara or no?
Yeah.
John and I did that.
It's the same thing though. So how come like that one's okay and this one's not?
Well, it's not. It's not all dark, is it though? I think there's some parts.
At Nightmares.
There's some parts where you can kind of see stuff.
Oh, where at Nightmares?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
You know, so the first time I ever smoked weed, I was at Screamers, and
Brady's
that was going to come up eventually.
I walked through.
I just wasn't expecting that.
The darkness, and honestly, man, like there's one part of the darkness that has all these flashing lights, and I kid you not, I saw that shit light up in slow motion. It was amazing. I was astounded.
That's another thing I hate about screamers is all the epilepsy-inducing flashing lights you get in those mazes. Like, it's bad enough for me, and I don't even have that, right? It's just like so disorienting after a while.
I love that shit.
You know, there's one place I do remember that's pitch black, or like the first year me and you went, Daniel. But the second year I went with John, and it was pitch black. The haunted hallways.
Yeah, we were supposed to do that this year, but
none of you wanted to come up.
I'm not okay. I will not do pitch black mazes. I won't.
Fair enough. But I'm saying, like, I remember the first year at least you could kind of see, but the second time I went, it was pitch black, and it was in the mini golf course. And it was fun, but it wasn't great. You know, like all that shuffling around trying to make sure you didn't bump into anything.
Yeah, no, like last year I tried to go to that, and when I showed up on Halloween, it was sold out.
Oh, you went, eh?
And then we were gonna go like a day or two after, but then like we did something. I think we ran out instead.
Yeah.
I still remember that first year we went. We lucky went when we did, because by the time we got out of there, the lineup was like around the corner.
Yeah.
And it takes forever because they I don't know what it was like the second year, because John and I were the only ones there, but the first year when Trouble and I went, it was they only let you in one group at a time, and it usually takes like 15 minutes to go through. So
yo, remember, okay, so at the end of that adventure, me and Bman was like, oh, that's a cool gargoyle over there at this place that's like right across from the haunted hallways. It's a sex club.
Yeah, oh, I remember that. I think it's technically a swingers club, but yeah.
Yeah.
So remember they said, like, you need a partner or something.
You need a friend, a special friend,
something like that. Yeah.
I was like, what does that
weird.
mean? Then B-Man's like, it's a swingers club.
I'm like, yeah, let's just go.
Jeez.
And then when we were leaving Haunted Hallways, just saw this guy dressed up like fucking Roman Emperor or some shit. That was cool.
Yeah, that got photos with some of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, what else? One more quick thing, because we are about to reach our destination. I remember the log ride at the CNE. I think it was called Niagara Falls.
Yeah, it should still be there if CNE.
Also, like, another good one is a Timberwolf Falls at Wonderland.
They don't allow you to not wear shoes on that. Like, you have to wear shoes, and that's just like that's like a turn off for me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's just like, who wants to walk around in soaking wet shoes?
Is that even around anymore, Timberwolf Falls?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, okay.
I just like, who wants to walk around?
Where's it near? Like, I never seen it.
It's right beside Vortex.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't like that. It's just like ruins your whole day when you got wet socks and shoes. You're walking around, and the rest of the day it just ruins it.
Oh man, well, you know what, man? I remember, like, as a kid though, like, that shit never truly bothered me. Like, I would start my day going on Riptide, okay? And then, like, because that would be the first water ride that would be open, because, like, Timberwolf and that opened at 11:15.
Yeah.
And then, like, we would do a few rides. We would actually dry up a little bit because the sun was so hot.
Yeah.
Then we would end up getting soaked again. And then by the time we got soaked again on Timberwolf Falls, we're like, fuck it, let's just go to the water park and just chill there for like 3 hours.
Speaking of, I remember the Whitewater Canyon. They took out the freaking geysers. I'm still pissed about that. That was like one of the fun things they did down there. I was just pay $1 and you get to squirt people as they were going by.
That was dope.
That was so much fun, but it's been gone for a couple of years now, I think.
Yeah, you know, actually, I'm not gonna share that story.
Okay.
Not safe for YouTube.
Nope.
Anyways, I guess we can wrap it here.
We're going to talk about our trip to Niagara Falls.
Oh, yeah. So we did a trip to Niagara Falls. It's on our channel, Brady Productions. We got scared on the Ferris wheel. Yeah. That was an adventure in itself.
You don't know scared on a Ferris wheel until you go on it with really high winds and rain.
Oh, I said that. No,
you don't know scared on a Ferris wheel.
Let's talk about our adventure. So we get there. This place... Okay, so basically, like, the GO train is a
GO train station,
nowhere.
Yeah.
A lot of abandoned buildings around, so that was pretty cool. Like, I actually wanted to go inside some of them. I also wanted to ramble on. So we ended up having to go to the dollar store. So we take an Uber to the dollar store. I thought I was in Oshawa. Bunch of losers hanging around. All fucking buck teeth. Holy fuck, it felt like all the... It fucking felt like all the juggalos were out.
Oh, you remember the guy on the bike who was following us?
Yeah, he kept following us, this fucking creepy guy on a bike. I'm like, he freaking looks like a juggalo. Anyways, yeah, no, he actually did. Yeah, no, it was just a bunch of loser people, man. I felt like I was in Guelph or Oshawa. It was really weird. But yeah, so...
Boom, roasted.
Hey, man, it's true. But it was fun, you know.
And then we went to the casino after. We were there for like 15
yeah, let's
minutes.
talk about that. So we went to the casino. We tried to play blackjack.
You mean African American Jack, right?
Whatever, yeah. Okay. And we couldn't do it. Yeah, so then we just left.
Yeah, we were there for like 15 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, does anyone else have any other thing to talk about?
I know.
Daniel?
Halloween in August dropping at the end of the month.
You got a new video today from, we're not going to reveal who. It's a special video, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
And then Frosty performance next Saturday, September 4th, and September 2nd.
Yeah.
Troublemaker and Frosty new music video dropping on Frosty 1013 YouTube.
What day is that happening?
September 2nd.
Okay, so that's in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
That's a Friday, isn't it? Or Thursday?
Yeah. So we'll definitely promote that next week. All right, guys, have a good night. Peace.
So,
Press that.